again. This ain't the first time. No, not the first time. Baby, I can see you bringing out the honesty in me. Yeah, I got a good queen. You're everything I need, so be it. Hey, I just call it like I see it. I just call it like I see it. Just call it like I see it. I just call it like I see it. I know it's late. We got this party rocking and the clock on the wall tick-tocking. It ain't stopping, so we're not going home. We got that feel good flowing and we don't wanna take it slow. It's so let's throw that, keep it going a bone. Hey, it's 11:59 Central Standard Time, but we ain't gotta be no Cinderella. So spin them records round if we blow them speakers out. We'll just rock this motherfucker a cappella. I know it's late, but wait a minute. Tomorrow's got another party in it. Yeah, I know it's late, but wait a minute. Tomorrow's got another party in it. Because the midnight's coming, it doesn't have to kill our buzzing. Cause it's nothing but just 1 minute long. Now that we're all here together, it can't ever get no better. So whatever, once that yesterday's gone. Hey, it's 11:59 Central Standard Time, but we ain't gotta be no Cinderella. So spin them records round if we blow them speakers out. We'll just rock this motherfucker a cappella. I know it's late, but wait a minute. Tomorrow's got another party in it. Yeah, I know it's late, but wait a minute. Tomorrow's got another party in it. No, there's only 24 little hours in a day, so we gotta make the most of every one. Hey, it's 11:59 Central Standard Time, but we ain't gotta be no Cinderella. So spin them records round if we blow them speakers out. We'll just rock this motherfucker a cappella. I know it's late, but wait a minute. Tomorrow's got another party in it. Yeah, I know it's late, but wait a minute. Tomorrow's got another party in it. Yeah, I know it's late. Tomorrow's got another party in it. I know it's late. Tomorrow's got I know my way around a county road. I know my way around a fishing hole. I know my way around a guitar neck in a country melody. I'm all about working hard to make a buck, working on my old man's hand-me-down truck. At the end of the day, you know what? It all takes a backseat to girls and beer. That's what the world revolves around here. The hot and the cold. God gave us boys 2 hands to hold, and there
What is up, guys? Welcome to the final weekly Blue Crew Happy Hour. I am your host, Heather Tilsley, back again, closing out these shows. Manny has got a wicked July coming up with a ton of announcements. So instead of doing these weekly, we're going to cut back, do them sporadically. It's still going to be a bunch of fun. But since today is the last one, we hope that you guys are drinking lots with us and going to enjoy an awesome show. Today we're on the virtual road here in my city of Halifax. What a better way to close it than this being all about me, like it should be. We have some great artists. We have Brooklyn Blackmore, we have Leighton Fields, Mattie, and of course your hosting artist, Manny Blu. Today, our virtual sponsor is Two Crows Brewing, which is right here in the city of Halifax. This is an awesome brewery that produces modern style beers, and I was in their tap room today, and these guys are absolutely wicked. Shout out to the whole team over there at Two Crows. If you get a chance to pop down, please do. They're open and they're waiting for you to come and purchase as much beer as you can possibly walk out with. Our continued presenting sponsor is Front Porch Music. Front Porch Music is a blog for the best in up-and-coming Canadian country artists, as well as a platform for some major artists in the country music scene to post their current projects they're working on, to post some behind-the-scenes info about what's going on in their lives. So please go over to frontporchmusic.ca. Check it out. It is a wicked, fan-engaging experience. Follow them on Instagram and Facebook. I promise you, you will not regret it. Make sure to please share this broadcast on all your social platforms. We have our winner last week, Amanda Janix. Hopefully I said that right. Congrats, you're getting your merch package. But again, guys, this is an awesome opportunity to win a ton of merch, to be entered into the Manny Blu merch monthly giveaway. So please share this on all your platforms. Later, we are finally going to open up the floor for you guys to ask the questions. We've been doing this recently. The questions are hilarious. They're awesome. So if you have any questions for any of the artists, please comment them in whatever platform you're using with the hashtag Manny or Blue Crew Happy Hour, and we will answer them, I promise. We're gonna go right ahead, jump into the music. Ladies first, of course, we have Brooklyn Blackmore starting us off. So Brooklyn, let us know what you're gonna play. Take it away.
I'm gonna play my newest single, Chasing the Sunset.
Tried to hide away the world, then you walked into my life. Took the hand of this broken girl, made me feel everything was gonna be alright. When you hold me in your arms, and I'm wrapped up in your love, I know you'll never do no harm. Don't even know what you're made of. You're like some kind of drug that has me chasing the sunset all night long, driving faster and faster from dusk till dawn. No destination with you by my side. I never felt so high, you and I, in the open sky. You make me feel alive without having to pretend. I never thought that I could find the strength to love again. Here I go again. You got me walking on the wind, chasing the sunset all night long, driving faster and faster from dusk till dawn. No destination driving faster and faster from dusk till dawn. No destination with you by my side. Never felt so high, you and I, in the open sky. I never felt so high, you and I, in the open sky.
Awesome. Good job. That was awesome. Manny, you're up next. What are you going to play for us?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to play the new single as well. This one is Girls and Beer. I know my way around a county road. I know my way around a fishing hole. I know my way around a guitar neck and a country melody. I'm all about working hard to make a buck, working on my old man's hand-me-down truck. At the end of the day, you know what? It all takes a backseat to girls and beer. That's what the world revolves around, and the high and the cold. God gave us boys 2 hands to hold, and there it's clear that we're made to love, girls and beer. Nothing else can make you put a hammer down. Job everything you're doing when it comes around. Good by themselves, great together. Everybody knows everything goes better with girls and beer. That's what the world revolves around, and the high and the cold. God gave us boys 2 hands to hold, and there it's clear, boys, that we're made to love, girls and beer. Oops. If you know me, man, I'd be lying if you didn't say I think about them all the time. Girls and beer, that's what the world revolves around, and the high and the cold. God gave us boys 2 hands to hold, there it's clear, boys, that we're made to love, girls and beer. I love girls and beer.
Awesome. One of my faves. I love it.
Right on.
Yeah. Awesome. If you guys are just joining us, welcome to the Blue Crew Happy Hour. Leighton, you're up next. So what are you going to be playing for us? Oh, we might have lost Leighton. So Ray, you're on deck.
Okay. Can you hear me?
We can. Yeah, you're good, right? What are you going to play for us?
Good. This is a song I wrote called Start Tonight. It's on my new album titled the same thing. It's about living in the now. Here we go. If you only knew that you could say jump and I'd say how high, my heart's with you. I knew it the first time we locked our eyes. I made up my mind. Can't help this feeling inside. Hey, I wanna dance under the evening sky to know what makes you laugh and makes you cry. We'll take the time to make it right. Rome wasn't built on the first night. Well, baby, let's start tonight. There's gonna be a day. We'll have to wear the dark clouds and some rain. We'll trek our way. We'll make our own tracks for our train. I've never felt so free. Now that it's you and me. Hey, I wanna dance under the evening sky to know what makes you laugh and makes you cry. We'll take the time to make it right. Rome wasn't built on the first night. Well, baby, let's start tonight. We can wait, we'll never know when lightning might strike again. Catch your breath, this is our moment to spend. I'll see you through to the end, yeah! This is the mandolin part. With the wind in our sails, we won't hold up, headed out into the open sea. We'll settle along an uncharted shore, the way we were meant to be. I never knew life could will ever be this good. Hey, I wanna dance under the evening sky to know what makes you laugh and makes you cry. We'll take the time to make it right. Rome wasn't built on the first night. No, hey, I wanna dance under the evening sky to know what makes you laugh and makes you cry. We'll take the time to make it right. Rome wasn't built on the first night. Well, baby, let's start tonight. Oh, let's start tonight. Oh, let's start tonight. Oh, let's start tonight. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Ray. That was wicked. We did have internet connection issues. Leighton is now gone. We're down to 3 artists. Survival of the fittest. We're going to take a quick media break. When we come back, we're going to get to know the artists a little bit better and have some more music. So here we go.
A year ago, I didn't even know your name.
Union presents Nova Scotia Summerfest, Antigonish, August 23rd and 24th at Kepik Mountain, featuring Alan Doyle, Classified, Good Lovelies, Christine Campbell, Cassie and Maggie, Heather Rankin, and more. Hosted by Anna Almeida and Ray Mattie. Camping and tenting are available. Get to Antigonish for Nova Scotia Summerfest. Tickets available online at novascotiasummerfest.ca.
You're running out of people to blame, and it's a crying shame.
welcome to the Blue Crew Happy Hour. If you guys are just tuning in, we hope you guys are enjoying this awesome day. If you're in Halifax, hopefully you guys are enjoying some Two Crows Brewery beers. We lost Leighton, for those of you who don't know, and saw his stuff in the media break, but we still got the three artists here. I do want to ask you guys a couple of questions. Brooklyn, I do want to ask you about your new EP, Get a Little Crazy. Congratulations on that, first of all. But I just had, what was that process like from writing to recording to releasing it?
It was completely just a whole new learning process. I went to NSCC Music Arts, and that's kind of where I started the whole writing. And then it was really crazy to see my stripped down songs get into these big productions when I brought it to the studio. And yeah, it was just pretty life-changing, actually. It really inspired me to want to keep going.
Cool. That's awesome. Manny, I get to ask you my own questions this week. So I'm 100% putting you on the spot. No. For sure, family friendly, for sure. I want to know, what has been one of the funniest moments on the Blue Crew Happy Hour thus far? Or one of the best, funniest or best?
For sure, David Boyd James last week was he was completely in one. And it was just funny because we'd had him on, or supposed to have him on previously. And I guess same sort of deal as Leighton. Unfortunately, he kept cutting out and we had to lose him. And so he got to come back and definitely made it up double on last week's broadcast. So I think the one that sticks out the most, is also the most fresh, is David Boyd James. He was completely in one last week, and it was real entertaining.
Yeah, no, he's a good guy. For those of you who don't know, go check him out at David Boyd James, Instagram, all that. Ray, haven't seen you in a while.
Hi.
For those who don't know, I'm good friends with Ray. I helped work with him on some of his marketing campaigns for Nova Scotia Summerfest. So I thought this would be a perfect time, Ray, to kind of tell the viewers, what is Nova Scotia Summerfest and how did it start? Where did it come from?
Okay, let me summarize it all in 75 seconds or less. It is the newest festival in Nova Scotia, named after the province itself, which makes marketing it internationally and nationally much easier. Summer tells you the time of year, and it's at the tail end. And it's in Antigonish, which you are an ex-grad, I'm an ex-grad. So I wanted to have something in my backyard of a real high scale. And being a musician who grew up there in the rural county, I went to a local school that had no music program. So a teacher there actually raised money for instruments. Otherwise, I wouldn't be playing. So I can't read or write a note. And when I was a teenager, I used to go to Halifax to the rock camps. My parents made that happen for me. So I wanted to have summer camps, raise money to have summer camps for kids in the area so that they don't need to go away like I did, and have an opportunity similar to what Brooklyn talked about over at NSCC, but have it in Antigonish for maybe the kids in high school. So when I get to where Brooklyn's doing something at NSCC, they're actually more prepared, because I was not prepared for anything until I got out there. It was trial and error. So last year, very excited. Heather, as you know, you were backstage and you had quite a few of those things like this.
It was a good time, Ray. It was a good time.
No way. I don't believe it.
It came off without a hitch. And I'm grateful for that.
It was awesome.
Because I learned a lot. I learned a lot playing across the states at all the major Celtic events and Grey Cup and so on what not to do. And it got off to a good start. Alan Doyle, Classified, Heather Rankin. And I think my favorite part, if I'm rambling, just cut me off at any point. My favorite part was having Heather Rankin host the Songwriter Circle, because it I brought in new up-and-coming artists who had developed demos, again, similar to what Brooklyn's doing now, and they had a chance to play with a stellar, top-quality band, have it filmed, have it multi-tracked, and it gave some of them the opportunity for new promo. So 2020's canceled, like everything else in the world, but the lineup is secured, moved ahead. I announced all of them. Up to this point, there's more that are in the bank that have to be announced later. So it's a fun time. And it gives a part of Nova Scotia that doesn't have a lot going on in the summer the opportunity to drag people in. That's way more than 75 seconds.
No, it was awesome. For any of you who want to check it out, please do. It's a wicked event. Ray hosts a top-notch festival. The food, the drinks, the music. It's incredible. Go check it out. A reminder to everyone, if you have questions for any of these artists, to please comment them in whatever platform you're watching for with the hashtag Blue Crew Happy Hour, and I'll answer all of those as best we can. Each week we do partner with a non-for-profit, and we are going to continue to partner with the Unison Benevolent Fund. This is an organization that provides counseling and emergency services to Canadian artists in the music community, and they help these professional music makers in times of distress, economic difficulty, illness. It's an incredible foundation. All proceeds are going to be matched by Spotify, so I think we can all agree, especially right now what's going on in our world, this is more important than ever. So please go and check them out in the link below. Second round of music. Brooklyn, you're up again. So just let us know what you're going to be playing and take it away.
We're going to be playing Quit You.
Awesome.
You're here when I wake up, you're here when I sleep. You follow me around like a ghost that I can't see. It's easier to lie than face the truth. There's a part of you in everything I do. Try to make these feelings fade. But I need you like the blood running through my veins. How am I gonna quit you? How am I gonna quit you? Two beating hearts in the dark when the night is through. How am I gonna quit you? Program ain't enough. When you're on my mind, I'm out of touch. The bottle won't fill this emptiness. It only numbs the pain inside my head. Timing on our side, but we both know. Hardest part of love is letting go. How am I gonna quit you? How am I gonna quit you? Two beating hearts in the dark when the night is through. How am I gonna quit you? Just pull me under. How am I gonna quit you? How am I gonna quit you? Two beating hearts in the dark when the night is through. How am I gonna quit you?
That was awesome. Your voice is unreal.
Awesome. Yeah, that was vocals.
I meant to say, yeah. I meant to say your picture on Apple Music or your cover pic, the van is unreal. That old Volkswagen van, you can't beat them. It's I love it. I love it. All right, Manny, what's your second song?
Actually, I wanted to say I think it's the first time we've had somebody play piano or keyboard on for Blue Crew Happy Hour, so that's pretty cool. Changing it up.
I think so too. It was awesome.
I'm going to play a song that we're going to release later this year. This one's called Old Money. Champagne toast in the back of a limousine. New dress on heirloom diamond ring. Store right to the hip and high and gate. Stone fountain at the end of the driveway. Jade on standby, full tank, ready to fly. Million acres, horses we never ride. Hedge fund, yacht club, high fashion. Hounds in the winter, summers in the Hamptons. We ain't gotta worry about nothing. Me and you, girl, our love is like gold money. Our love is like gold money. Somebody's gonna be this rich, might as well be us. You can call it fate, you can call it luck. Ain't no doubt, baby, what we have, it's gonna outlast our grandkids. We ain't gotta worry about nothing. Me and you, girl, our love is like gold money. Our love is like gold money. Kiss me like this, it ain't never gonna grow. Can't use it all up, baby, I know. We ain't gotta worry about nothing. Me and you, girl, our love is like gold money. Our love is like gold money. Our love is like gold. Our love is like gold money. So money.
Awesome. I cannot wait for that to come out on all the platforms. It's going to be awesome. I need it on the playlist. Need it. All right, Ray, before the next media break, you're up.
All right, here goes. This is a song I wrote about 10 years ago or so with a former drummer bandmate of mine named Zach Smith in my band Hoagie at the time. It's called Paradise. Again, it's about living in the now. Here we go. I'm rolling down a sunny road, packed with my restless soul. I'm heading to paradise, where a land I'm gonna stay. There's no worries for today. I'm heading to paradise. Hey, time is here, but taking too long, we let it pass us by. Well, oh, they say we're crazy, jumping ship and sailing tonight. Well, I'm living, oh, I'm living in, I'm living, whoa, I'm living in, I'm living, whoa, paradise. Normally this is the lead guitar part, but it's just me tonight, folks. Well, late night on the town, we danced around like clowns. I'm living in paradise, yeah. Hey, time is even taking too long, we let it pass us by. Well, oh, they say we're crazy, jumping ship and sailing tonight. Oh, well, I don't know what to do. I can't keep my eyes off you. I'm living in paradise. Well, I'm living, oh, I'm living in. I'm living, oh, I'm living in. I'm living, whoa, paradise. One more time. Hey, I'm living, whoa, I'm living in. I'm living, oh, I'm living in. Hey, I'm living, oh, paradise.
Yeah.
Song number 2.
Awesome. Your energy is so contagious, Ray. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. We're gonna take a quick media break. Again, once we get back, we'll have another round of questions. So please ask your questions in the comments section. And then we'll have another round of music. So stay tuned, guys.
A year ago, I didn't even know your name.
East Coast Credit Union presents Nova Scotia Summerfest, Antigonish, August 23rd and 24th at Kepik Mountain, featuring Alan Doyle, Classified, Good Lovelies, Christine Campbell, Cassie and Maggie, Heather Rankin, and more. Hosted by Anna Almeida and Ray Mattie. Camping and tenting are available. Get to Antigonish for Nova Scotia Summerfest. Tickets available online at novascotiasummerfest.ca.
Everybody knows everything goes better with girls and beer. That's what the world revolves around here.
Welcome back, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Brooklyn, you're up first for the next set of questions. Now that the EP is out, what are you working on, or what's keeping you sane in quarantine as well?
My goodness. Wow, quarantine was just crazy. I worked out all my gigs. I'm now starting to slowly get my gigs back. I played big leagues on the weekend. That was really weird to be around people again. But yeah, I'm at Oak Island next month too, and just kind of still working on getting back to normal, I guess, and getting the swing of things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How do you find those shows are going? Is it weird? Is everyone socially distanced or what?
Yeah, At Big Leagues the other night, I had to announce like several times during my set that people can't move to other tables and they can't get up and dance, and they kind of have to just stay themselves. And they go over and talk to people to not get kicked out, and it was just a lot of rules. So it's definitely something we're going to have to adjust. It was good to get back out there for sure.
Do you have anything else planned for the rest of the summer, or just is it Oak Island and that's it?
Pretty much it right now. I mean, everything else I'm kind of waiting to see if it's still happening, or I don't know.
Yeah.
Most of my things got canceled. I'm doing a Black Lives Matter rally on the weekend at the Halifax waterfront. There's a big lineup of artists going to be there, so that'll be a good time. But yeah, it's all kind of loose right now, just kind of trying to figure out what bars are having artists in and stuff. There's a whole lot of new regulations and new normal.
Yeah. Awesome. Cool. No, I'm excited to see you play now that I know that you're in Halifax or Dartmouth. Sorry. I'll be out for sure.
For sure.
Manny.
Here we go again.
I know you're sweating. You're sweating. No. I want to know, what is the craziest thing a fan has ever done to get your attention?
Definitely a female fan one time lifted her shirt in the middle of the set. I think, all right, we started playing, looking forward to looking back, and she looked at her friend and went, "Oh my God, that's the guy who sings this song." And then, was like waving her arms, and I was playing guitar too, so there's not a whole lot you can do behind the mic stand, as far as that. But she then went ahead and lifted her shirt, and I think it got the band's attention for sure.
What's been your favorite venue by far to play at in your music career thus far? Favorite venue, hands down.
Man, Brock University was on fire when we were there last fall. Brock University really brought it. That was incredible. Rock and Horse is always fun. Toronto always brings it.
Yeah.
And I have to say, we've played a couple of shows at the Belmont here in Montreal that were absolutely wild. So, I can't pick one. I mean, it's hard after a certain level. It gets crazy, and then you can't really decipher between the two. But one that sticks out for sure was Brock University. I think that was a lot of fun. It was our second time there on that tour, and they were just absolutely wild. So that was really, really cool.
I love it. University students. Right. For those who don't know, you've kind of toured all over. You've toured all over Canada, the US, Europe. Why don't you kind of tell people what that's been like, and what are some of the most memorable shows that you've played?
Wow. I didn't go to Europe. I was supposed to go to Europe this fall, actually. It was supposed to be Vienna and Budapest. I was so excited because I never got the chance to go there yet. So it was myself, Anna Ludlow, who's the fiddler in Come From Away, Heather Rankin, who everyone knows, and Miles Goodwin from April Wine. So the four of us were hosting an actual cruise down the Danube River, and it was selling well. Everyone's excited. Next thing you know, nobody can go anywhere, do anything. Actually, we've all been told to hold our breath since then, but that's life. There's bigger things going on. But my favorite shows are two. Like, I used to be in a group called Pogie, so a lot of our music was Celtic folk rock based, and for a while there, we had a really good fun run across the Irish Celtic circuit in the States, which is very, very supportive. And the coolest gig I ever did was it's Kansas City Irish Festival, and nobody knew who we were, and they put us on before the headliner. And I never played in front of 10,000 people before, let alone, and the other bands were like, "How did you get that spot? How did you get that spot?" And the programmer just put us there. And I'm forever grateful for that, because all those years of doing smaller shows, whether it's the Lower Deck, whether it is another festival, holy cow, you had to be on your chops. And so we were ready to do it, but we didn't even know it. And then we came back 3 years in a row and headlined. They put us on Fox TV Live, and it was really, really cool. So to have people,
That's
I'm sure
awesome.
Manny and Brooklyn will know, when someone sings your original song, and then you get 10,000 people singing it with you within this first chorus, that's amazing. So it hasn't happened often, but there's a few of those. And playing Grey Cup 100 in Toronto was really cool because I love football. And in the background, you can't see it unless on that screen, but the Hamilton Tiger Cats gave me a jersey with my name on it. So that was really special. Those were the two cool gigs. I don't do many of them anymore because my band's no longer together. We've all moved on and done our things. We're the best friends, but we play at Summerfest. We went to Michigan last year for a Celtic festival. So I'm moving more. I'm not a young pup like the other two who are really starting to get their careers rolling. And I can see why they're both going to be very, very successful. I've been down that road. It went well. It didn't go right to the top, but we had some phenomenal experiences that I'll never trade. I never thought I'd see Cedar Rapids, Iowa, or, like these spots you never knew of.
Yeah.
Coming from rural Nova Scotia. So Manny and Brooklyn are really starting to do their thing, and I know they're going to have that fun too. And to have it with bandmates and to see parts of the world you never thought you'd see through your music is really something special. There's another long-winded answer for all of you people at home.
No, I love it. I love it. Here's a quick one. I've got a friend who texted me, and she's got a question for all three of you, so you can answer it fairly quickly. Did all of you start off as country musicians? Brooklyn, you're up first.
No, not at all, actually. I started off as a fiddle player. I still play fiddle, but yeah, I saw Natalie McMaster on breakfast television when I was 3. And then I was like, yeah, that's what I want to do. So I got a fiddle for my 4th birthday and just kind of been doing that my whole life. And then singing is just more of a recent thing in the last maybe 5-6 years. And yeah, I would only ever sing by myself in my house. And my parents heard me one day and they're like, hey, do this Star Search thing. And then I won that. And then I got all in the country music world. I went to CCMAs and got to check out Nashville a couple of times and everything. So it's been really cool. I didn't expect to be where I am, but I'm very, yeah.
That's awesome. That's cool. What about you, Manny? You start off in country? Have you always been country?
I think as far as singing songs, yes, but my first love was blues, and learning guitar and all that stuff. I was a big B.B. King fan, and then real quick, everybody comes home from hockey or from school, and we're hanging out in the summer, drinking beer, in the afternoon on a patio somewhere or at somebody's place, and just go, hey, we love these songs. Why don't you sing this song or that song? And we're all country songs. So when somebody asked me one day, they said, hey, what kind of music do you play? I said, I guess that's country now. I know more country songs than anything else. So no, my first love was blues. It didn't take me long before I switched over to country, and it's been a lot of fun. And going down to Nashville, like Brooklyn said, it's just kind of mind-boggling and so different that it's so cool.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that you started off in blues, so that's cool. Ray, what about you? I don't even know if you classify yourself as country or what you technically classify as, but quickly,
I play guitar,
how did you get started?
I sing. Well, as a child, my dad played all the classic country albums, and I hated it. I did. I mean, Hank Williams I'm like, Dad, what's that twangy stuff? Stompin' Toms, not even on pitch. But there's something so phenomenal and raw about it that as I got older, I understood it. Instinctively, I didn't know at the time. But when I was that age, I was blasting Kiss Destroyer. I'm a drummer. I'm actually a drummer. I used to be the lead vocalist and the drummer in all my bands. And I sang lead by default because no one else could sing. So, and I had hair up to here like Bon Jovi, and I was singing You Could Love a Bad Name on the drum set. That's my background. And I realized I couldn't make a cent. So then, honestly, I played country for money because in the early 90s, everyone, like, if you could even sing Achy Breaky Heart half-assed, you had a gig. So I had a trio country group. We sang Achy Breaky Heart. We sang Guitars and Cadillacs. So I learned it by default, and I bought my first car with cash. So
Nice.
That was how I got into country. And then I started to really like it and realized some of it was very challenging to play. So that luckily I learned all the words to those songs. And eventually, once I was seeing bands like the Rankin Family, like Brooklyn talked about Natalie, when I saw the Rankin Family and saw Great Big Sea and Ashley and Natalie and all these groups succeeding, then I knew that at least I could give it a shot living here, because a lot of groups moved away. Hence, some of you two go to Nashville a lot. I've only been to Nashville to go to a hockey game. And so it tells us now that you can live almost anywhere and give it a shot. So Great Big Sea and the Rankin Family at least prompted me to give it a go. And I've been able to make a living at it and do reasonably well and employ a lot of people for 20 years. But then you go and do other stuff because you can't go on the road constantly. So no, country in the beginning, awesome. Heck no. No. But now I love it.
Oh, that's awesome. No, those are all cool stories from you guys. We're going to get into the last round of music. Brooklyn, you're up. What's your last song going to be?
Yeah, we'll be finishing with Flower Child.
Can't wait to get back. Anticipation, I'm so tired of waiting. I've been counting down the days. Tie-dye, sun-fried, tattoo, dead thighs, ripping down the jackets of black. Then time is flying, but that's alright. Get a little crazy, little stoned on lazy, throwing those peace signs in the air. Woo! Daisy crowns in my hair. Let's run wild like a flower child and get a little crazy. Tie-dye, sun-fried, tattoo, tan thighs, fringe on the jackets of black. Then time is flying, but that's alright. We're here for a good time, not a long time. To get a little crazy, little stoned on lazy, throwing those peace signs in the air. Daisy crowns in my hair. Let's run wild like a flower child and get a little crazy. Up until the sun. Up until the sun. Up until the sun. Up until the sun. And get a little crazy, little stoned on lazy, throwing those peace signs in the air. Woo! Daisy crowns in my hair. Let's run wild like a flower child and get a little crazy, little stoned on lazy, throwing those peace signs in the air. Woo! Daisy crowns in my hair. Let's run wild like a flower child and get a little crazy. 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 Get a little crazy.
Nice.
Awesome. I feel like we need to give a shout out to your guitar player over there. Who is that with you?
Yeah.
He was awesome.
Mattie.
No, that was awesome. What's going on? No, that was awesome. Thank you guys so much. Brooklyn, you're amazing today. Oh, here we go.
There he is.
That's too much.
Cheers. Awesome. Manny, for your last song on the weekly Blue Crew Happy Hour, what's it going to be?
I'm gonna have to. We have to play my mom's favorite for sure. This
I
one's
know.
called,
I love
Looking
her,
Forward
so I know what
to
she
Looking
wants.
Yep. Here we go. Looking forward to looking back. A year ago, I didn't even know your name. Now a day don't come that I don't want to see your face. Now I'm working on this overtime. I'm buying a little piece of shine. Slip it on your finger, baby. Cause we got dreams, we got plans, the kind of thought I never had. Girl, we gotta chase it. It started with a kiss, just a little crush. Couple stupid kids falling crazy in love. I see you and me going for a walk, strolling through the years. I'm talking 3 bedrooms and a wraparound, grass gone up, roots gone down, branches on a family tree. I don't want to go too fast with the future we have. Oh yeah, looking forward to looking back. A year ago, you didn't even know my name. All years from now, we'll have more memories than we got friends. Little fingerprints up and down the hall, marks of 3 and 4 feet tall. Oh, can't you see it, baby? It started with a kiss, just a little crush. Couple stupid kids falling crazy in love. I see you and me going for a walk, strolling through the years. I'm talking 3 bedrooms and the wraparound, grass gone up, roots gone down, branches on a family tree. I don't want to go too fast with the future we have. Oh yeah, looking forward to looking back. Oh yeah, looking forward to looking back. Oh yeah, girl, it started with a kiss, just a little crush. I see you and me crazy in love.
My favorite. Unreal. I'm pissed. I wish our sound team would like put my screen on when you're playing, because our duet would be phenomenal. That's all I gotta
I
say.
bet it would. Next time.
Ray, close out the show. What are you gonna play for us?
Well, here's the thing, Manny, I have a question. Is this the last? This is the last program for a while, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's
Okay.
the last
Am
one.
I the last one to
do them
sing on
weekly.
your program for, like, this is it?
Yes, you are. Go ahead, man.
Well,
no pressure,
the
but
song I was going to do was a slower one, and it's not me. I didn't know this was it. I can't close off with something going like this after that cool tune you did. So people ignore the text. Ignore the text that's under the song. I'm going to mess with the crew who's back there typing stuff. The song said She Can't Stay. Forget it. This one's called Just Another Smile. It's faster. No way I'm ending like that. Here we go. And thanks for having me. Before I was here, before this night, before this went down, I had another life. He fixed the text. Now in my dreams, well, out of the sky, grabbing my heart, grabbing my mind. You were just another smile. You were just another smile. You open your heart for mine, just another smile. Watching you swing, watching you dance. You caught my eye with that first glance, taking my hand out on the floor. Let's hit the road for something more. You were just another smile. You were just another smile. You open your heart for mine, just another smile. Well, I feel my world is turning, yeah. And you say there's no need to worry, yeah. This is the banjo solo without a banjo. Maybe Manny could play a banjo. Well, how many times have you done this before? Just one more night, you ask for nothing more, and it's gone on too long, and the time is not right. Someone's at home waiting tonight. You were just another smile. Well, you were just another smile. Well, you were just another smile, just another smile. You, baby, you were just another smile. You open your heart for mine, just another smile. Just another smile.
Hey, I wish, first of all, I wish I could play banjo and play that solo for you, number one. Number two, I do have to shout out Ryan, who has been our sound guy for every week. He is playing with all of the visuals, and Ryan is the best. And he's our sound guy out on the road. And he's been doing one hell of a job. He makes all the graphics and everything. So I do have to shout him out because his job has been unreal thus far. I do. This is the last one. I do want to shout out the rest of the team. I mean, I think Sam Wild's been doing a hell of a job getting the artists on here and doing, making sure we got some really good artists and some really fun times on the show. And I do want to thank my manager, Nathan Dose. This was kind of Blue Crew Happy Hour was his idea from the get-go, and we brought that out on the road. And he found a system that can incorporate that online during this time. So my team's been unreal. We have Nicole and Chelsea as well. They've been just superb. So I do want to shout out my team. This is the last one. This has been a lot of fun. We've had tons of great artists, and I can't do this without them behind me. So thank you all for coming on, and I do want to shout them out because they've been awesome support.
Thank you.
Oh, Tails, we can't hear you, Tails.
She's miming.
You know what? Of course, the one time has to be the last show, and I'm pissed about it. Yeah. But no, I was just laughing at Ryan. He comes in our ears, and he's talking like God, and you're wondering where he is, and he's somewhere. But anyways, yeah.
And he fixed the text to my song before I started.
Truly omnipotent.
No, they're awesome. Manny's crew, thank you guys so much for having me. It's been an absolute blast. Manny, we've had so much fun, and I can't thank you enough for bringing me on here. It's been awesome. I just want to thank everyone watching for tuning in to the Blue Crew Happy Hours week in and week out. We love you guys. We love your questions. We love having a couple drinks with you guys. Thank you to the artists, Brooklyn, Manny, and Ray. This last week has been incredible. Quickly, why don't we go through and just tell everyone who's tuning in what kind of social platforms you're on, where they can find you, and is there anything upcoming that you want to announce? So Brooklyn, you can take this away first.
Alrighty, well, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram under Brooklyn Blackmore. I have Twitter, B Blackmore Music, YouTube, Brooklyn Blackmore. All the streaming platforms have my EP on it as well. Get a little crazy.
Awesome. Sweet. Sounds good. Manny, what about you?
Manny Blu Music on just about everything. MannyBluMusic.com. Sign up to the Blue Crew. We got some really cool things coming, maybe next week. So be the first to know about it. And we got some. I'm really excited for what we have coming the rest of this year. So stay tuned.
Wicked. Ray, what about you? A Summerfest plug can happen right here.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having me again, Manny and Heather, for reaching out. Obviously, the folks that saw the Summerfest commercial earlier in the clip, that was last year. So go to nssummerfest.ca. And from there, you can link onto the social, whether it's Facebook or Instagram. As for myself, I'm not as active anymore musically, but I do have my music that you heard on Spotify. So go to the Spotify and add a couple of my tunes to your song list, and I would be grateful. And I'll keep plugging and playing and writing songs and doing festivals. And I just had a great time today with all three of you. Thank you. It was a lot of fun.
Awesome. No, thanks to all three of you. I want to give a shout out to the Unison Benevolent Fund one more time. If you guys feel that you want to donate, please check them out. Again, all financial proceeds are going to be matched by Spotify, a wicked cause. Please do it. More important than ever. A special thanks to the team over at Two Crows Brewing. This stuff is awesome. Had a couple of these refresh beers. The team cooked this up today. So thank you guys so much. Again, thank you to Front Porch Music for always being here for us week in and week out. Please go and check them out at frontporchmusic.ca, as well as on their Instagrams and Facebooks. Share this broadcast to win some cool merch from all of these artists, as well as to be entered into Manny's monthly Manny Blu merch giveaway. It's been awesome hosting, Manny. Thank you again. We've had so much fun. I'm sad to see it end weekly, but hopefully I'll be back. Hopefully I'll still have a job, Hey, thank
Heather,
you guys so much. It's been, yes.
Not to jump in, you're doing the closing. Why don't I add to the person who gets on here, wins the contest, 2 tickets to Summerfest 2021. Then that'll get more people.
There we go.
And so whoever that is, with all of us together, and that includes these folks too, that took part. So 2 tickets as well to try to get the numbers in to join Brooklyn and Manny's social media pages and so on.
There we go. Right awesome. Here, guys. 2 tickets to Summerfest. Sick. Best giveaway thus far with some Manny Blu stuff, some Brooklyn Blackmore. So thank you guys so much. We'll see you around. Check Manny's socials for the next Blue Crew Happy Hour. Have a good one, guys.